I'm back after my stinky final exam. Can you believe I have a final exam already? It's halfway through the semester, but I'm taking a class where I had to take double the number of classes per week so I could be done with the class in half the time it normally would take. So I had a freaking final exam today. It was supposed to take 2 hours. Not to brag, but I finished it in 1. And not to brag, but I'm pretty sure I got it wrong. I know for sure there's one thing I got wrong already, and I'm trying to not introspect too hard. More monsters? We dealt with monsters at the end of investigations. Was it the end? Yeah, it was the end. Ish. No, yeah, it was. It was. Ooh, right. The cutscenes, I forgot. I forgot about the... Dude, they're so cool. He's been struck down. Never mind. Oh, no, he's kind of got it rough.
Long, long ago, the nine-tailed fox defeated the evil Tenmataro and sealed the fallen demon away. To this day, it is said that he slumbers even still within the Forbidden Chamber.
Night, night, Alderman. Sweet dreams.
So another case where we know who done it?
At long last, the revival of Tenmataro is at hand.
How real is this? How real is the monster thing? That's gotta be like a movie. The spirit mediums exist. A few months prior to the courthouse bombing. Oh god, we're going back in time. I gotta say, I don't love that setup generally. I didn't love it when they did it in Investigations 1. Was mainly also, what are they called? The word is gone from my head. Flashbacks. Investigations 1 was also mainly flashbacks. Because it was the case, like you go back and there's the case in your office, and then there's like 3 cases in the past that go up to it, and then the final case. So there's really like from when you start to the final case, it's one case, I'm pretty sure, and that's it. Which I didn't love that. Because it, even though you are doing the same number of cases, it does invalidate your work a little, I feel. Because if I'm doing the case at the courthouse bombing, right? This is my logic here. Stay with me. If I'm doing the courthouse bombing case, that means the character has already done all of those cases. And they've presumably gone well, which is how we ended in the situation where we're doing the courthouse bombing case. So the work that I'm doing now, even though it is new to me, it's not new to the character, and that makes me feel like it's not that important. I don't know if that's something that other people get, but it feels that way to me. So when it's a thing where it's like flashback case, build up to the situation where we got, I don't love that. I feel like flashbacks weren't really that prominent until the investigations game. We had a flashback case in game 3 of the original trilogy. Case 1 was a flashback, but it was kind of setting stuff up, and it was the first case, so it was pretty short. There hasn't really been much of anything else. And there was the little, like, aside case using the Mason system, or whatever it's called. Guess I'm a little early. Guess we are. Oh no, girl. Oh, they did her so dirty with this 3D model. Oh no, she looked so much better drawn. The nostrils, man. She looks... why she looked like Michael Jackson? What'd they do to her? Oh no. Look at her. She looked so much better like this. This is not the same person. This and this are not the same person. Also, why'd they like wash out the color? I feel like she, in the drawn stuff, she used to have a darker shade of blue. Maybe it's just like the flash from the camera, but I feel like her hat and her clothes used to be, I mean, they are a darker shade of blue here. They're just very washed out in the ID photo. But, oh no, that's not a great look, Trucy. This is the first job I've had in a while after all. Aren't we all fired up? Like, it's a little uncanny valley to have the same movements, you know, the same emotes, the little bouncy emote. Or emote, I don't know what to call it, the icon, persona, whatever it is. To have her doing the little bouncy thing. But with these 3D models, it's like the smile isn't reaching her eyes, you know? It's just the void, and I'm staring back at it. It's not every day I get a call from Mr. Wright. What kind of work is it anyway? Mr. Wright didn't mention any details. Is this going to be when I, by which I mean Apollo, started wearing the coat that he was wearing during the bombing? Some sort of inherited something or other. Is that how he put it? Does it not work? You've really become a fixture around here, Apollo. I should hope so. I'm an employee. The only one practicing law. Lots happened since then. But I've settled in nicely despite a few bumps in the road. My name is Apollo Justice. Yeah, for about a year, but I still have a lot to learn. The Wright Anything Agency, and it's where I work. Wright and Co. Law Offices has such a better ring to it, though. It's definitely a law agency, but it's also a talent agency, I guess. A law agency can be a talent, because, like, you need people who are savvy with, like, lingo. Oh, let me yawn so I can order my thoughts in my head. You need people who are savvy with legal lingo to work in the industry, because there's a lot of contracts and stuff, and people, you can get screwed over. So a law agency can represent people. An adopted daughter of the agency's owner, Phoenix Wright. Sometimes makes me help with her magic tricks. One of the agency's talents, after all. But what's with the little bouncing? Okay, this looks a little TikTok. You know, this looks like one of those, like, a little TikTok-y for me, but I was under the impression I was a lawyer. Yeah. Oh, we'd better hurry. Daddy's gonna make it. Oh, to the place. I thought you were talking, like, life-wise. I'm like, holy, this is severe. Supposed to keep me company today. Now, come on. Should have seen this coming. What are you complaining about? You're getting paid, presumably. There's no law-related work at the moment, so... Where's Mr. Wright, anyway? Don't worry, just focus on your job, and I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. I need to see Edgeworth, Gumshoe, Maya. Holy shit, I need to see Maya. I need to see... I mean, Lotta Hart, I want her to have, like, a good, you know... I want her to be, like, an editor-in-chief of a newspaper. And I want Officer Meekins to... I don't know. Also have a... No, wait. Meekins, we saw in the previous game, didn't we? He was bailiff. We don't have all day. Wait, no. He was bailiff 7 years ago when Phoenix lost his badge. We don't know what happened. Okay. Okay. Anything goes at the Anything Agency. I should hope so. Ninetales Vale. We're getting very Naruto-y. Ooh. The shop sign skittering. Yokai Lane. April 17th. If it's a 3-day case, it's gonna end at... Ooh, the little panning was really cute. What are we doing way up here in the mountains? There's Ninetales Vale. Everyone's been talking about the yokai craze here. Yokai Watch? Wasn't Ninetales Vale founded by Japanese immigrants? Japanese immigrants, because it's taking place in the US, guys. Trust. It's Japanese immigrants who are, yeah. My friend who works there invited us. That's why we're here. You have a friend that works here? You have friends that are working age? I suppose you're 16. People can start working at 16. Those horns of yours, you'd make a great addition to the festival. He's one to talk. Do without thoughtfulness like that, yeah. Come on, Polly. Festival grounds are this way. Alright. Move. Ooh, the moving is fun. And honestly, if all the places show up like this and I don't have to go like blim, 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 hopping around, that's a big plus. That is a big plus. 2:05 p.m. This place is really something. Definitely feels like a different world here. Oh, is that your friend? Jinxie! Is the name Jinxie or is that a nickname? I don't want to presume. I don't want to call you Jinxie. My friend, Jinxie Tenma. She's the one who invited us. Jinxie Tenma. Okay. A love of red. Are you a demon? Yeah, I'm the red demon. She's not in my court yet. He is a demon. Oh, damn. I've been cleansed. Be gone, foul beast. Wow, I'm a foul beast. Filtered some of that space on your forehead. What is this thing? It's a warding charm. Jinxie puts them all on all the monsters she finds. How many monsters? The way it flaps when I talk. Wait, that is so cute. Maybe I should have told her you're a good demon. I'm not a demon at all. Emissary of the underworld. So you can eat me? Oh, terrible one. Yeah, I'm already full, don't worry. Okay, is she in my court record now? She is. She's 15. And she's working already? What's up with this place? Okay, so she's gonna be the one that people think killed someone, I bet. Looks like you've been demonized, Polly. Literally. Yeah, maybe I am a demon. I have a food if you're hungry. I'll take food for free. Being a demon kind of pays, actually. Yeah. Present my attorney badge. I wanted to show you this. It's my attorney's badge. I'm not a demon, I'm a lawyer. Things can be two things, but... hopefully, yeah. Does it protect you from Enmadaio's judgment? From who? Somewhere that he's the demon lord who judges the dead for their sins. Oh, is that the one that Goku talks to, like at the mahogany table after he dies? Don't boil me in a scalding cauldron. I prefer a Turkish bath if possible. Okay. He'll save you if you ever go astray. Yeah, I'm a good demon. I'm like Inuyasha. You just leave that Enmadaio to me. Yeah. I'm no longer scared to cross into the afterlife. You're not scared to cross into the afterlife? Okay, new topics showing up and lighting up is good, because when the topics fill up and it loops back to the top, sometimes I miss it. Hasn't happened in a bit, but it's not great when it does, because then I start patrolling around like, what am I supposed to do? Barely anyone had ever heard of it, but now it's packed with tourists. It was the alderman's idea. The alderman is someone who is part of like town government but is not quite a mayor. Like the alderman is someone that represents a subset of the population in town hall, I think. There are lots and lots of yokai prowling around Ninetales Vale. Wild animals. And they're hungry too. There was one at the manor yesterday. The doorbell rang, but when I opened the door, nobody was there. Ding dong ditch. Well, that doesn't prove yokai aren't real. There's even one here at the manor. Well, proving they aren't real is going to be very difficult. Proving they are real, it would be the the good thing to do. Because if you can find one yokai, you can prove yokai are real. To prove they are not real, you have to continuously find no yokai anywhere for all of time, which is a very difficult thing to prove. Tenmataro, the Forbidden Chamber. Alright, let's talk about that. Is it true? He's super evil demon named Tenmataro. Here, take a look at this scroll. That's so cool. Wait, how many tails you got? Real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe it's easier probably to count at the base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, presumably. Okay. Just want to make sure it's not going to be some kind of shit where it's like, it's actually not the nine-tailed fox. But this is going to be evidence somehow, I bet. He was defeated by the village guardian yokai, the nine-tailed fox, and locked away forever. The, oh god, what is it called? The kabuki, like, ding, 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 ding. Is it kabuki? Am I inventing it? What am I saying? Classical form of Japanese theater. Yes. Okay. Element. Yeah, I think this is all kabuki, etc., etc. Very, very Japan coded, to be sure. He's just biding his time until he can escape. We should be perfectly safe. Not as I saw it. I saw a cutscene, you see, lady. I saw a cutscene before coming here. You might not have seen it. Where a guy opened the door. Or killed a guy and then opened the door. Or maybe that's not happened yet. There's a really powerful sealing charm on the door, keeping it shut tight. Yeah, that'll work. I'll keep the scroll. Give me this, but just holding it gives me the chills, so... Honestly, that'd be a really sick scroll to, like, frame and hang. The sound is new, and I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. Those things on your forehead also warning charms? Or band-aids? They're to prevent evil things from getting inside me. Through the forehead? Papa told me to wear them. Or dare take those charms off her forehead. I would not, even if I didn't believe in it. That'd be so rude. How was the exam? It was supposed to take 2 hours, and I did it in 1 hour. And I already know I got one thing wrong. So that kind of sets the tone. Either it went really well or really badly, and we're gonna find out. By the way, how do you feel about 3D Trucy? I kind of don't love it. I had a whole spiel about it earlier. What would happen if I did take them off? You'd just be mean. Time for me to get back to work. Alright. No in between? No, that's always how it is with exams for me. Last time I did an exam like this, and I was like, it either went really well or really poorly, I got like an A+. Oh, and before I forget, There's gonna be a surprise event today. Even I don't know what to expect, but it's sure to be fun. Okay. Oh, the Tenmataro came out. It's just someone in a suit, right? He's missing one of the balls in the suit. So, that's probably gonna be evidence somewhere. Tenmataro! Yeah, sure is. He's missing this ball. Please don't hurt me. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Yes, better watch out, little girl, or I'll snatch you away. Okay. This is really good cosplay, honestly, whoever put this on. Die and go to heaven charm? She put it on her own forehead this time. She put it on her own forehead to die and go to heaven? Why's everyone hiding their faces? You mustn't stare at Tenmataro like that. Lower your eyes. Steal your soul if you're not careful. Your devilry stops here and now, Tenmataro. Nine-tailed fox. Ah. My 9 golden tails are proof of my unassailable righteousness. With my band of 100 minions, it's Gru. I vanquish evil from the land. I am the wrestler of righteous. That's a hell of a jump. Are you okay? The Golden Lord of Yokai, the amazing Ninetales, is here. PCP? Something champion? Fear not, good little boys and girls, for I shall defeat Tenmataro. So it's just a full-on pro wrestling show? That's kind of sick. It's the amazing Ninetales. Up to your no-good tricks again, eh, Tenmataro? Well, not on my watch. Wow. Vanished. There's nothing to fear now, my child. I have banished Tenmataro. You and your people can now live in peace. Thank you, Mr. Amazing Ninetales, sir. Okay, this guy definitely killed a guy. Or they're gonna think he killed a guy, and we're gonna have to defend him. And it's gonna be another willpower situation. It won't be, I think it won't be Jinxie that we have to defend, because we already had to defend, like, a little girl in the first case. I know that's like weak sauce, like technically it could be, but I feel like if I was making the game, I wouldn't put 2 back-to-back, like, young girl who is kind of shy and meek as the defender. Defender? Defendant. Defender, like just fucking blocking the... Did the wrestler just chase off a yokai? Yeah, sure did. That was the amazing Ninetales. He's a pro wrestler from right here in Ninetales Vale. No one knows his true identity. With a build like that, it can't be that many people. It's like if The Rock put on a mask, you could still probably tell it was The Rock. That was a yokai exorcism. It's an annual ritual where Tenmataro is released to remind us of his wickedness. Okay, so it's part of the festival. The Nine-tailed fox drives Tenmataro out and purifies our village. But the amazing Ninetales did the honors this year. Okay. Okay. Oh, would you look at the time? Wait, hang on a second. The Nine-tailed fox drives Tenmataro, but the amazing Ninetales. Okay, so they're different things. I was like, hang on. I read it, but I didn't understand it. I'd better get back to work. Please excuse me. Bye-bye. It's just something about Trucy. It's so off-putting seeing her in 3D like this. I feel like her model's a little odd. I don't know what's odd about it, but a little uncanny. I think she's sweet in her own special way. Yeah. We still have some time to kill. Might as well see the rest of Ninetales Vale. Alright, let's see it. I do love the little cutscenes that show up. The cutscene at the start of this was real fun. The quality of the animated cutscenes is good. It's real good. I think I bought nearly every yokai souvenir that was for sale. What's with all the commotion over there? Oh, there's someone dead. It's terrible. Uh-oh. The door is open. Someone's dead. The demon, Tenmataro. He killed Alderman Kyuubi. Oh, the music. Yes. And Tenmataro did it. Stay here while I go have a look. It's so cute how they only have the animation for her slapping at Charm while she's mad. So she went like... She was so fucking mad. She did the thwomp face and then she got all sad. The alderman's in the fox chamber at the top of the main staircase. Got it. Okay. Tenmataro warding charm. Oh, that's cute. That's evidence now. Fox chamber.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Help! Someone call an ambulance!
The cutscenes are so fun, man. Yeah. Oh, that is in the game. Okay. I thought that ambulance was driving by outside. I'm not used to sound effects in my Ace Attorney games. Man impaled by the spear was already dead. Yeah, I could have told you that. He was, what, hit in the head? Thank goodness the other man's gonna be fine. He'd only been unconscious. He was sleeping at the start of the cutscene at the start of the game. So was he even hit or was he just sleeping through it all? Will be absolute cinema. Ooh. Ace Attorney 7? Do you mean is that Chronicles 1 or what are you talking about? At least she's calm enough for the police to question her now. Here comes Jinxie. How you doing? Mr. Demon Lawyer? Yeah, that's me. What happened? Ace Attorney 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is 7? There's only 3. 1 and 2. So what is Ace Attorney 7? Or is that just a future game? Oh, okay. Is that planned though? Is that announced? That was Alderman Kyuubi. Oh, okay. When I found him, he was already... Yeah. It seems kind of crazy how little-ish they have done with these games. With how much of a following they have and how much love people have for the series. It feels like they haven't done nearly as much with it as they could have. You know what I mean? Like we've had since 1990 something, right? It was the first game was what, 2001 actually, maybe. Ish, but early 2000s. Game Boy era to Nintendo era. Actually 2003, I think. From 2003 to now, 23 years, we have had 10 games. Actually, that's not so bad. If you don't count the spin-offs, the investigations, 8 games. Latent crossover. If they bring that to PC, I'm definitely streaming all of that. Dude, if they start bringing Professor Layton games to PC, I'm gonna have to stream all of those as well, so... And those are gonna take long, because there's a lot of puzzles. And I like doing them all. Damien Tenma. Mayor of the neighboring city, Tenma Town. Oh, do they Do they like the Tenma guy over there? They arrested him. Nuh-uh, Papa didn't kill anyone. Oh, that's your dad. That's right, Jinxie's dad is mayor of Tenma Town. Why are you so scared of the Tenma thing, then? What is it called again? Tenmataro. Why are you so scared of Tenmataro if you're from Tenma Town? It just got way more complicated. Yeah. Jinxie's father, the mayor of Tenma Town, was arrested for the crime. Yeah. I'll try my best. Let's talk about the alderman. It's the village alderman. What can you tell me about him? Rex QB. Rex. God damn. That's an American name if I ever heard it. Rex QB. And nice to meet you. How do you do? His family has ties to the legendary nine-tailed fox. He does have a little bit of a fox ears going on. You sure you're not a lawyer, sir? He's really kind and he always looked out for me. Former pro wrestler. Okay, so he's the he is the Amazing Nine-Tails. You're originally from Tenma Town. Why'd you come work here? Uh-huh. Plus, Mama was from Nine-Tails Vale, though she's no longer with us. She loved these flowers. Aw. Nine-tailed flowers. That's such a cute flower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, nine petals. Just looking at them gives me courage, even when I'm scared of yokai. Does this girl sleep, by the way? She has severe eye bags. Also, why are you so shifty? She's like... When he first told us what happened, he said the killer was a demon. Uh-huh. The warning charm chamber is removed. There wasn't a charm on it when I checked it out, so yeah. That's how Tenmataro escaped. I'm trying to remember what happened. It all goes fuzzy. Were you there when it happened? Between the warning charm being removed and the black feathers. Yeah. Maybe this is your chance. Yeah, defend her dad. Okay. Hello. You wanna know what the detectives said? I doubt it. There was a lawyer who could get a not guilty verdict in this one. Ha! Ha! Well. There better have some fucking crazy evidence. Because right now, there's black feathers, fucking steps leading away from the crime. My client was knocked out. 2025 still not released. Man, I don't know. Games like these, I don't know why they get so little love. I love me a Layton game. I want a Layton collection first. If they put, I've already said it, but if they put the Layton games on Steam, I'm friggin' streaming all of them. Don't worry, Jinxie. If anyone can prove your dad's innocence, it's Polly. Polly the parrot. Don't forget DL6, Squawk. You'll accept the case, won't you, Polly? Okay. Does this emote, does this thing not look very TikTok-y? The little sort of bouncy grumpy, like, you know? It's like very, very cringe TikTok coded. It's all over, isn't it? I'll be all alone for the rest of my life. Nah, we'll do it. Attaboy, Polly. Because that's what lawyers do. Do whatever it takes to make sure your father walks away a free man. Whatever it takes, Jinxie. You want falsified evidence? You got it. You want circumstantial, I read their freaking vibes and I thought they were lying? You got it. Thank you, Mr. Demon Lawyer. I'm a good demon, apparently. Inuyasha. clocking in at the right anything agency. They do a collection for mobile. Yeah, but for mobile. What's the notebook for? Oh shit. We have a notebook now. Wow, so there's like a bunch, there's direction now. Wow. About Jinxie's father. No matter how scary he seems, promise me you'll resist the urge to run away. Ain't nobody streaming their mobile. No. I mean, there are ways to put a mobile screen on a computer screen. I might look into that. Laser beams from his eyes. No, there's no friggin' microtransactions, is there? Like, buy hints or whatever, because I will kill a man. Maybe he is a yokai. Talk to my client? Oh, yeah. I guess I just have to... That's all I have to do. So I'm assuming this is where I'm at. And this is indicating new location. Oh my god, they've actually got the microphones here now. It actually makes sense now. Perfect timing. Whoa. What happened to your head? Who are you? And Damien Tenma, right? I'm Apollo Justice, attorney at law. I'm here to help. Huh? Sorry, I get a little loud. How rude. Visitor when all others shun me like a common criminal. And here I am with nothing to offer. I am the epitome of rudeness. Oh, okay. Unworthy as I am, I, Damien Tenma, shall breach these walls. So that I may treat my benefactor to some tea and maybe some cookies too. Wow. I'd like some tea and cookies. Tea and cookies can wait. Yeah, it can. Can see why he's misunderstood. First of all, did you know I'm a lawyer? No thanks required, just doing my job. Nice day today, huh? Yeah, it's perfect lawyering weather. Trial's tomorrow. Yeah, it always is. And with the same judge, I bet. Why'd they arrest you? Weren't you knocked out? Bah. I think a public paragon such as I could be treated like this. This arrest should have never happened. Fear the ill effects it will have on our youth. Now I've but one choice. I must leave here at once, if only to protect the moral fiber of our youth. He's about to break out. My fingerprints were on the spear. Oh, well, yeah, that'll do it. Any idea how they got there? Hardly remember a thing. You were hit on the head. Someone must have slipped me a sleeping pill or something. Ah, that would do it. No wonder you hardly remember a thing. Didn't they do like a blood test on you? Because that would probably determine to a decent degree, you know, whether you were dosed and how long ago. Huh. Safely assume your prints were planted while you were unconscious. Probably. If you didn't do it, which we're gonna assume you didn't. Truth be told, there's been a bit of trouble between the alderman and I as of late. Nothing like that. Suffice to say, I've been pushing to merge Ninetales Vale with Tenma Town. Surrender Ninetales Vale to Tenma Town now. Yeah, I could see how that might, you know, cause some bad blood. Not an ounce of diplomacy on this man. What's the motive for the murder? Oh, that is the motive for the murder. Okay. That's set against the municipal merger. I could imagine why. Why did you want the municipal merger? Curses. Never meant to worry you like this. Now, all of the warding charms he has on his head are regular ones, except for the one in the middle of his head, which is a Tenmataro warding charm. I wonder if that is relevant at all. And in that case, I wonder, did his daughter put that one there? But then, did she not put on the other ones, or did she put on all the other ones and just slap this extra one here just just to be sure? But then, how did your daughter get access to your head after you were arrested? Because even when she was visiting, she'd be behind glass pale. My daughter, Jinxie. She already lost her mother. Yeah, now with me being held in here, I fear she'll be terribly lonely. Sorry, I clicked a little too fast. Be a friend to her. Oh, I will. Rest a little easier then. You know, you remind me of some of the new friends Jinxie has been talking about. She's made some new friends since she started working in Ninetales Vale. Lady with an exceptionally long neck. That's a yokai. Long tongue, yokai. Uh-huh. If you would excuse me, it appears my time is up. Oh, okay. We're not presenting anything, I guess. Aww. His phone ringtone is the La Miroir song. Justice here. That's a sick way to answer a call. Apollo, is that you? He looks so clean. What can I do you? What can I do you for? I sure have. That's fine, but I have a favor to ask. I'm at the airport right now. There was someone I had to meet. New addition to the agency, actually. Okay, so that would be Athena. But I thought Athena had been with us 6 months? So I'm assuming, because at the start of this case, they just said a few months before. So now that kind of situates it a little better, 6 months. Yeah, she just passed the bar. She took off as soon as I told her you needed help with a case. But's here. Yeah. Where is she now? Probably somewhere in Ninetales Vale right now. Go find her, yeah. What does she look like? Girl in a yellow suit sporting an attorney's badge. Okay. Time to go meet Athena. That's kind of fun. Let's go meet Athena at Yokai Lane, probably. The little moving umbrella yokai is spooky. I already told you. I'm a lawyer assigned to the case. I need to study the crime scene, so if you would please tell me what QB Bonner is. High school student playing hooky. Stupid, pig-headed. It's a attorney's badge. Isn't just for show, you know? There she is. Why won't you believe me? Don't expect me to defend you in court if you ever get arrested. So? Shouldn't you be getting back to school? I'm a lawyer, not a student. Is she in my... Oh, so what's the note? Go meet Athena Sykes. Okay. Oh, she's not there, then. 100%. They are the same guy. They are built the damn same. Get your hands off of me.
What the?
You can watch out for the bystanders next time. Think so. I'm so sorry. I do that when people suddenly grab me. It's like a reflex or something. You know, he shouldn't have grabbed you, so... Deserved? Sounds more like a felony. No, deserved. You're Athena Sykes, I take it. I'm Apollo Justice. I work at the Right Anything Agency. A fishy sounding name. It's where you work, girl. What? Did Mr. Wright explain it to you? Oh, that right. Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you. Yeah, I was talking to my client. Now, how about telling me a little about yourself? Of course. Feel free to ask away. Alright, what's up with you? You just passed the bar. That's right. Here's my shiny new badge to prove it. Presenting attorney's badges is the thing. You must be a bit younger than me. Is she in my... She's not yet. A bit more than you might think, in fact. I'm only 18. Yeah. Apollo's 23. I skipped a few grades while I was an exchange student in Europe. I got my license to practice law while I was over there. Well, Francisca started at 13, so... How shocking is it to start at 18? Francisca started at 13. Miles Edgeworth started at 19. Phoenix started at 24. Apollo started at 22. Eustace Winner started at 17. I don't think it's that crazy. All I can say is, wow. I also studied I also studied thought it might help me be a better lawyer. How can you not understand how psychology might help someone be a better lawyer? Also, before we do that, let me present my attorney badge to you. Yep, that's your attorney's badge, all right. Its dull, grimy look makes me think of all the courtroom battles you've faced so far. Hope mine will look like that someday. Senior Sykes is psyched and ready to go. He's also a Nepo baby. But she's also good at her job, though. Like, yeah, she's a Nepo baby, but she's not bad at being a prosecutor. And she's got good principles, despite being a Von Karma. She's a little fucked up, but she evolved into a decent person. You haven't met him yet. He's a little scary, but he's nice. Okay, we filled her in. Aw. That about sums it up. He's more worried about his daughter than himself. What a wonderful father. I'm not crying. There was something in my eye. This girl has severe mood swings. Let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns. Alright, psychology. That's right. I've always wanted to bring analytical psychology into the courtroom. The power of psychology will bring a breath of fresh air to the legal system. Well, for example, I can try to listen in on a witness's inner voice, and then analyze their psychological state with the help of my trusty partner, Widget. This device around my neck here. Say hi, Widget. Hi, Widget. You need a volume knob. Apollo can really shout. Awkward. He'll get used to it. Oh, I almost forgot. There's something you might be interested in. Oh, newspaper. That was quick. To be the first to get the scoop. Rapido. With the Spanish. She uses different languages. What was the other language she used? French? Maybe? Tenmataro, real or flight or fancy? This is some lot of heart-ass newspapering. I hope we talk to her. Yeah, was captured on camera at 3:40 p.m. This one also missing that little ball there. Somebody happened to snap that photo near Ninetails Vale. Article goes on to say it might be connected to our case. Right after the murder, 3:40 p.m. Okay. Black feathers and strange tracks at the crime scene. One of those Japanese monsters? Bitch, look around you. What do you mean? My God, you don't actually think it was a supernatural murder, do you? Sherman? Yeah. My Andale, Apollo. Let's get cracking on that crime scene already. Alright, let's... QB Manor Foyer, which is gonna be the crime scene, I assume. No, it's not. You hear that? Sounds like a TV or something. Is that the gramophone? TV? Oh, in this little room. Like I said, little security room. There's a little camera up. There's a little camera up here. So that's probably connected. If I had to guess. There's also 2 pairs of slippers down here. I don't know if that's going to be relevant, but let's keep that in mind. In other news, the mysterious masked wrestler, the Amazing Nine Tails, has been confirmed missing according to sources close to the wrestler. It appears he disappeared sometime after the special event held in Nine Tails Vale today. He also failed to appear at a match today where he was scheduled to defend his title. Local villagers say his disappearance may be connected with Tenmataro's recent escape. Hey, you two, you don't belong in here. Holy, what's up with your eyes? It's nothing suspicious. What about them horns of yours? They look mighty suspicious if you ask me. Or lawyers. Ah, you're them lawyers come to defend Mayor Tenma, ain't ya? I should have reckoned. What with the expensive looking bracelet you got? Name's Phineas Filch. Filch? As in thief? As in... I'm the caretaker here. Pleased to meet ya. Okay, so he's stealing. That's definitely gonna be a plot point that shows up. Talk about a quick change of heart. So tell me, demon lawyer. I should use them demonic horns of yours to scare the bejeebers out of witnesses, huh? Come here, you little horned demon, you. These horns, I mean, my hair isn't meant to threaten. He just stole my bracelet. He just, yeah, he's wearing it. Seems a big, mighty big waste of perfectly good horns. Ain't none of my business, so.
Hold it!
Stop right there. Apollo, your bracelet's gone. Don't you worry, Mr. Lawyer, sir. I'll check the lost and found later. Yeah. Cat's out of the bag. Yeah. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't control myself. Please forgive me. I'm begging you. Okay, so the stealing became a plot point a lot faster than I thought it would. He doesn't seem that repentant. No, call the cops. I knew you'd understand, Mr. Lawyer, sir. You obviously got a big pipe. Big as the wad of cash in your wallet, I hope. Oh. Head for the hills. Who the fuck is that guy? Looks like he dropped a few things. Pair of diagrams. Crime scene in the foyer. Why is he carrying those around? Hang on to his shoes. We can give him back next time we see him. The air duct. So was he planning like a theft or something? Okay, foyer diagram with the camera pointing straight at the door. And then didn't we say we're keeping his shoes? Ooh, the line on the couch. Oh my god, the dog with the knife in its mouth. Whoa. I'll say. Where all the black feathers and weird tracks come from? Supposedly Tenmataro. Even if he did, I'd be laughed out of the courthouse. What are you doing here? This is a crime scene. Oh, where's Emma? Who are you? I asked first, who are you and what are you doing here? On second thought, placing you under arrest for disturbing crime scene. Favor for the boys back at HQ. Now come quietly or else. I don't want to be late for lunch. My boy? Nuh-uh. Well, why didn't you say so? So you're the lawyers I heard about. I almost took you two in. You too sure we're suspicious, though. Sorry, we didn't catch your name. My name, I'm Bobby Fulbright. Heroic detective who defends our good citizens from evil. A champion of justice who comes running whenever you're in need. And my catchphrase, it's in justice we trust. So, what can I do you for? Yeah, certainly not. No unauthorized personnel allowed. Make a little exception for me? Cease and desist at once, or you'll have to deal with my little friend here. You may be Mayor Tenma's attorneys, but you still need authorization to cross the police line. Dick Gumshoe? Dick Gumshoe all the way. All the way. I want to see more of the characters from the original trilogy. So far, the only one we have seen... Well, we've seen Emma and Phoenix. And that is it. I'm pretty sure. We saw a Meekins cameo during the flashback. And Meekins, for Meekins to be the one that made it in, and no one else, is fucking devastating, honestly. Persuasion. Roll a d20. You're wasting your time and mine. Nobody's crossing this line without authorization. A wall of justice keep an injustice. That would be you at bay. Just us and you here, right? Justice and me, you say? Are you trying to say that justice and I aren't enough to keep you out? Wow. No, silly. We're saying that you're an inspiration in our quest for justice. I can't be. We were on the side of justice. Would you let us through? But guarding the crime scene is a part of justice, too. Okay. Only a bad guy would stand in the way of justice, right? Wow. She's really fucking... This is where the analytical psychology is coming in, yeah. We can't have a fair and just trial without a thorough investigation, so... Yeah, we're really shaking his foundations. Our police for justice must have had a huge impact. Okay. Should I stop them or let them through? Whose justice is more just? Some infinities are bigger than other infinities, my guy. Okay. Try viewing the crime scene from different angles. We can do different angles? With BM. Alright. Nous allons commencer. Let's get started. Nous allons commencer. Is that correct? Construction? Nous allons commencer. Yeah, it is. It's just a little weird, but that's actually correct French. So, murder weapon. Apparently, I do like that in the 3D you can zoom in and move around the scene. That is fun. Had Mayor Tenma's prints on it. Yeah, never fear, Detective Fulbright is here. Of course, I can't offer you any information on my investigation, so goodbye. Okay. Cool story, bro. What's with the floor? Blech. Killer inadvertently made them when they were fleeing. Looking at the feathers with the shadow on them is kind of hurting my eyes a little because it just feels like the image is dithering. Pretty big tracks, almost bird-like. Feathers also point to a bird, yeah. Giant mutant bird murdered Alderman QB. I guess so. Giant spear-wielding bird is by definition a monster. I suppose so. What's with the green cloth? Yeah, let's see if we can't lift it up. He's gonna be like, nuh-uh. Even if you are the mayor's lawyers. You hear about that attack over in Yokai Lane? Heard an elderly woman was assaulted by a strange yokai shaped like a roll of cloth. Better get over there at once. In justice we trust. She is fucking scary, this lady. Fuck on tight. Large blood-stained cloth. Pretty far from his body. Yeah, his body was here. The blood is here, and also just in the corners, which suggests this was like folded in where the blood was. Okay, is that added to my court record, or what are we playing at? Pricey looking chair. Really? When he came to, he was arrested for murder. Talk about your rude awakenings. That stinks. Yeah. Oh, poor Mr. Tenma. It's up to us to save him. This girl needs to take some fucking mood dampeners. Whatever it is you gotta take for bipolar. She needs to take it. She's swinging around the emotional chart. If we used the little widget thing to catch her emotions, she would be like pinging around all four of them like crazy. Yeah, exactly, Apollo, exactly. You got it. Okay, let's look at the door, and then we'll do the little shifting around. Demon Tenmataro was imprisoned in there before his escape. There's cracks on the door, but I imagine those are just decorative. It's shut tight. I don't even see a keyhole. Did I just hear the voice of someone in need? This door simply will not open. We've tried and tried, but it won't budge. According to Miss Jinxie Tenma, it was shut tight when she came across the crime scene. Okay. It was shut at the time of the murder. And Jinxie saw it somehow, so we gotta talk to her. Alright, let's go ahead and scoot this way. Ooh, that's funky. Look at it fucking glistening. Like, yeah, I get it. Don't worry, I get it. I get it. This is the vent that's in the map, isn't it? It's the vent that's here. We've got a running start and jump. Oh, it's kind of cute how she kind of plays with her earring. That's a good idle animation. Don't rule it out before you try it. I'm an excellent jumper. Okay, give it a try. You don't know until you try, Monsieur Justice. All the wrestling stuff, yokai stuff. Let's look at the glistening thing with blood on it. Statue of the nine-tailed fox and Tenmataro battling it out. Do I have other stuff in that? No, I don't. Got blood on it. Yeah. Wonder if it's the alderman's blood. Or maybe it's our victim, our client's blood when he was hit in the head. This isn't the first time I've seen something like this. I'm surprised or grossed out or something. You want me to be an actor too? Oh, this is the first piece of actual evidence we found. Everything else is just nothing. It's just potato juice. What the fuck is this thing? How long you planning to stream? Today? I don't know. Right now it's almost 8 p.m. I can go another 3 hours easy. Doesn't this Tanuki statue remind you of the manor's caretaker, Phineas Filch? Yeah. He's got the best idea. We should knock it over. No. Let's not do that. And this is the third angle, I assume, where there's something broken around the corner. Something behind the door. Oh, another statue like this. Broken. Broke when the door was opened. Maybe it was Jinxie. She was the first one to discover the body. Look at you, Apollo. Now you're using analytical psychology too. Is that analytical psychology or just deduction? And even then, pretty wild deduction to make. You shouldn't think that way. You're the Ace Attorney of Write Anything Agency. Yeah. I immediately know she was messing with me. Yeah. The footsteps, the thing, the clock, and the words. What words come to mind when you watch the pendulum in there? Unsteady and restless. That's a direct representation of your current state of mind. My diagnosis, this strange case has made you anxious, causing you to lose your cool. Oh no. I'm getting therapy. I'm getting freaking... Okay, that's probably where the spear came from, if I had to say. What about this one? Just like a giant pair of pliers. Yeah. Really? What are they used for? Oh, things like pinching through cheeks. Pulling out tongues. Stop. You should see what they can do to a person's eyes. Okay, so I see the dynamic, huh? Cruci messes with Apollo. Apollo messes with Athena. Athena messes with Phoenix. Phoenix messes with Cruci. Is I'm assuming the circle. The elements, you know, creation and destruction cycle. Demons eat canned food. I always wonder what they ate besides people. I was looking to, like, this is where the spear came from. How are you gonna be like, oh, the door, this thing is cracked because the door opened because Jinxie came and found it, and not because... And you can't think about the fact that there's a weapon missing off the wall. I wonder what they were using it for. Read that the Japanese, you know, not us, the Japanese. Used to use these in drafty rooms, but now they're just for show. Poor Athena. Yeah, I guess so. I'm pretty sure the cup knocked over. This is looked at. Door is looked at. There's really nothing else I want to swing from the chandelier. We've looked at this. Okay, maybe we gotta look at the statues. Statue only has one tail. Number of tails represents a yokai's power. That is correct. I'd only have one? Well, that is exactly how it is. You only have one, and I have two. Wait, what? That means you're better than me. Okay, these are looked at then. This is looked at. This is the folding screen, but the back of it? Maybe I should look at it on the other side. I already did. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure. Okay, wrestling prizes, the window. Yeah. Yokai division. Should enter the tournament next time as the Red Demon. The mysterious firebrand. A mild-mannered masked lawyer by day. Demonic masked wrestler by night. Why am I wearing masks? No one's gonna hire a masked lawyer. Godot would like to differ. Window opens. It's also a little dirty. Clean your windows. We have ourselves a steep cliff. Okay. Something caught in the window frame. Gold fur. Pretty color. Okay, yeah. Because he was the amazing Ninetales or whatever it is. The wrestler. Oh, that's the last thing we needed. Cool. If only we could get that detective to tell us what he knows. Alright, your hearing must not be as sensitive as mine. Okay, fucking show off. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about, Athena? Whooshing sound like wind rushing through a narrow strait. You mean like that? Like the vent? The echo of someone's voice. In justice we trust. He came back. Someone's got a sharp set of ears. That was the sound of my righteous voice reverberating through the air duct. Yeah, check it out. Why don't we go to the diagram? How do you know about the diagram? That vent is connected to an air duct that leads out into the hallway. There's a phone over there, very strongly marked, so I wonder if that's going to be important. And carried my monologue with it straight to your ears. Maybe the killer made their escape through that air dodge. I don't think so. In the hallway, yes, but not here. The vent in the ceiling is very high. Without a ladder or something. Okay, I don't see anything of the sort in this room. If only we had a step ladder. Speaking of things in this room, can you tell us what you turned up? But we need it for justice. There was a bone here. But I recall you saying earlier that you would come running whenever we were in need. Uh-oh. Helping those in need is what justice is all about, but keeping information out of enemy hands is also a form of justice. No, sir. If we all have access to all the information, we will come to more just conclusions. Let's do a little give and take. Serving the public is part of justice too, right? To serve and protect. Okay. I must serve as well as protect. Okay. Serve. Alright, details of the case. That's right, and this photo shows what she saw when she opened the door. Knocked out guy. Okay, I'm trying to look at like corners and stuff. This on the floor, which matches what we see. This under the thing, which matches what we see. Guy stabbed. This on the floor, which matches what we see. Okay, nothing here really seems that odd. And a key allowing her immediate access. The room was locked. Miss Tenma had the only key to its door. So the guys were locked in? He had a master key for most of the doors in the manor, but disappeared after his murder. This guy had a little key ring when we met him. Could very well be connected to the murder. We're looking into the possibility now. I think you're some kind of champion of justice, but you're just plain old mean. Only help good little boys and girls. Who even says that? I wouldn't call you a good little girl either. You don't know that. You don't know that, Apollo. Maybe you would. Those feathers and tracks look like something a yokai might leave behind. Yeah. What's the name of that creature in the Forbidden Chamber? Tenmataro. Prime suspect would no doubt love to pin the blame on some imaginary creature. Most likely scenario. Tenma guy left the feathers and tracks behind to make it look like that yokai Tenma was the killer. Mayor Tenma's your only suspect. Yeah. He was really scary looking too. Is it justice to judge a book by its cover? Hahaha, don't be ridiculous. He was the only one without an alibi. He was asleep. Or knocked out. The guy was trying to steal my bracelet. Yeah. She's not being suspected at all. She may have no alibi whatsoever, but she also has no motive. It's unfathomable she would murder the alderman and pin the crime on her father. Lifts up this huge spear. Yeah. Tenma appears to be the most likely suspect. Yeah. Oh, and one more thing. He's doing the Columbo. Just one more thing. Prosecutor assigned to Mayor Tenma's trial. How shall I put it? Not what you'd expect. That's unless you've faced a convicted killer serving hard time as a prosecutor before. Manfred von Karma or someone else? Can I ask why a man imprisoned for murder is serving as a prosecutor? Because he's mastered the use of psychology in courtroom battles. Everyone's talking about how this murder was the work of some strange creature. You're baloney. Okay, who better to prove this than a master of psychology? What? How does that follow? Monsters are not real. Psychology. How do you go from A to B, man? You gotta walk me through that. He's a convicted murderer, no matter how you look at it. That's just insane. None of us are in a position to question the matter. Blackquill. Bingo, Simon Blackquill. Okay. You could say that. Oh, that's gotta be the person in her past. Oh, that's why she's into psychology, I bet. This person is either her parent or mentor figure. And in the past, she witnessed something, and she was a witness, presumably in his trial. I'm just trying to piece it together from the little flashback we saw right at the start of the previous case when she was getting all tongue-tied. But she must have tried to testify then, but she was a kid. She didn't really know what she was doing. She gave not great testimony that was probably picked apart pretty easily. And she was dismissed as an unreliable testimony or something like that. And so, sorry, unreliable witness. And so she's got some associated trauma with that and probably some guilt relating to the fact that if her testimony hadn't been thrown out of court, that guy probably wouldn't have been sentenced. I'm calling my shot. I bet you don't know his unofficial title. Ever heard of the Twisted Samurai? That's Prosecutor Blackquill. Oh, yes and no. The effect this crime had on things. Yeah, definitely. Because in the flashback, there was a katana with blood on it that she was looking at. The samurai, definitely. His conviction is what twisted and warped the legal world into this dark age of the law. His conviction is what caused the preliminary trial thing to happen. He, of all people, is going to stand in court. I myself will be there to protect you. Why are you barefoot? I hadn't even noticed. Oh, Filch stole your shoes? Why am I barefoot? These wouldn't happen to be your shoes, would they? Yes, they are. My favorite pair, in fact. Stole from a detective. Stole the shoes out from under him, too. Yeah. We've gone all we can out of the detective. We can go talk to Filch. Downstairs, I guess. It's just awful. Terrible, I say. Yeah, see these keys? I bet one of them's the master key. So somebody help me. Uh-huh. No, no, no. Name is Filch. Phineas Filch. Okay. Oh, it's just terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Come quick. Okay. What is going on? Can't wait for the trial. Oh, no. It's the Amazing Ninetale, or whatever it was. The Amazing Ninetales' mask. Yeah. What's this mask doing here? Someone must have killed him. Yeah, dude. You think the ex-wrestler with the exact same build might be him? And then I'm wondering, was he then the guy that was dressed as as Tenmataro that we saw outside? Are they like, are the mayors or the mayor and the alderman of the respective towns the ones that put on the show? Let's go talk over there in private. Some white hair caught up inside the mask. Okay. Some white hair. What makes you believe the amazing Ninetales has been murdered? You really want to know, eh? You're a studious one, ain't ya? Like this, I dreamed of becoming a wrestler myself. How about you join me in the quest for the champion's belt? What a team, me and my Bandus mask, and you and that demon mask of yours. Yeah. Wasn't actually. Kinda got into it, yeah. Damn. That's his sign? The fucking dog? That's crazy. I love it. Dude, that's a dynamic fucking pose. My god. Gold cape made to look like 9 foxtails. He whirls to the ring, smacking down Tenma Town wrestlers left and right. He sparked the monster craze, revitalizing Ninetales Vale in the blink of an eye. Saved our village from becoming a ghost town. Now it's a yokai town. Cute. Pretty amazing, huh? That's why he's worshipped like a hero around here. Proud to be from the same village as him. Makes sense since you're from the same village as the amazing Ninetales. I know. A lot of people have told me I look like a yokai. Check your pocket. Keep it, I got lots more. Okay. Ninetales glossy? Is that a thing? A glossy is just a thing? Keep saying that the amazing Ninetales was killed. What's up with that? It's only part of it. The main reason is no one's seen him since the special event. Word around Ninetales Vale is he was killed by Tenmataro. Like the mayor's diabolical plot. He's planning on releasing Tenmataro. That's why he wants the merger. That's quite a tale. Are these two towns just living like a wrestling story? Thank you for the lurk. Ain't finished yet. There's only one person who could stop the mayor. The amazing Ninetales. Stop the municipal merger. I was in the caretaker's office guarding the entrance like Mr. Cuby said I should. Is that the office? I have a clear view of the foyer from where I work. Yeah, caretaker's office. With the TV that presumably feeds this camera. Or, well, this camera feeds the TV. You have an alibi to back your statement up? I do indeed. I was with Mayor Tenma's aide. Laurent LaBelle's his name. Okay. Nobody came in or out of the manor around the time of the murder. Didn't see a soul. Anyone did, that their security camera would have spotted them. Do you think this mask is the real deal? Without a doubt, this here's the mask worn by the amazing Ninetales. White hair. DNA test it? There's been a spot where some fur is missing. Yeah. Someone with white hair who is linked with the murder and is against the merger. Yeah, of course, dude. It's nothing. Golden fur reattached? Why would we reattach it? We've already talked to you about everything. The garden, presumably, where's she gonna be, or? No? Foyer? Nothing. The Fox Chamber itself? Nothing. She's probably out in Yokai Lane then. Yeah. There's Jinxie. Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream. Whoa. Hope you're not lactose intolerant. Charm to make a better milkshake, another to cure my lactose intolerance. Yep. Damn, there it is. Who is she? Jinxie, Mayor Tenma's daughter. First to the crime scene, yeah. I'll be helping Apollo defend your father. Pleased to meet you. Where's Trucy? Don't worry, Athena and I are on the case. So is Trucy just taking like a major backseat in this game? How do I know you didn't gobble her up alive? I guess you don't. Wouldn't do such a thing in the first place. Yeah, she is. What can you tell me about the incident? At least not yet. A yokai we saw at the festival. Oh? It's okay, Jinxie. Yep. To shut me up? See things, but they don't get enough sleep. There's no such thing as monsters. Do you think maybe you need some sleep, girl? Like a little bit? There are no monsters. You admit I'm human. No, you're still a demon. Okay. It's precisely what we need to know more about. She definitely thought there was a yokai in the Fox Chamber. You gave me this when I was heading off to the scene of the crime. If there's anything else you could tell us? Yeah. Tenmataro did it. Saw him with my own eyes. Right there in the manor. Okay. He escaped his prison and ran right by me. Okay. I called the police after I stumbled into the scene, so she saw it, ran out, went to the phone. I saw Tenmataro right at me. And it just ran down the foyer. Okay. Picture in this paper. Probably just the outfit. But what, like in a balloon? Or like with a balloon in it or something? Yeah. No one knows the Amazing Ninetales' true identity. No. Exposes and stripped naked? The only thing the winner removes is the loser's mask. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. Their masks are more important to them than life itself. Yeah, if the mask was removed, it's because the guy lost. And by lost, I mean maybe died? It's more likely than you think. Anything else? Or this strange jangly sound? Sailor recalls seeing Tenmataro holding a staff with the rings on it. Oh, okay. Good question. Never heard anything like that, and it's not shown on the scroll. After all, those who needlessly depict the demon are forever cursed. Actually, Mr. LaBelle told me not to tell. Yeah, we gotta go find this guy. Who is presumably the real killer, because just from the shape of the hair, looks like the guy in the cutscene. Or you were talking about seeing Tenmataro at the time of the crime. You must not gaze upon Tenmataro, but in the event that you do look, and then tell anyone what you saw, Tenmataro will claim your soul. But you already told me, so... Yeah, what happened just like 20 minutes ago, I remember. I'm feeling really sleepy for some reason. It's only 8 p.m. God, this special event thing said it's almost the exact same thing, yeah. Not even from Ninetales. Yeah, why would he try to keep Jinxie from talking? Tenmataro claiming your soul. Must be. Mr. LaBelle, he was relaxing in the foyer. Bueno. Next stop, the manor foyer. With any luck, he'll be there waiting for us. You know, I do like Athena because she's letting me flex my my bilingual tag every now and then. He's out for a walk. Tenma Town Pro Wrestling. Howlin' Wolf versus Pretty Boy Vampire. Blow-by-blow commentary by Timothy Twilight. Tofu Taro. A high-protein yokai set to fight cancer and heart disease. I'm not sure I'm into that. I'm not sure I'm into yokais that cure things. Because that's kind of ripe for making people who have cancer or heart disease choose to forego typical medicine to try and take a shot at this. Which is just gonna needlessly increase the pain and risk of the disease. What do you think you're doing? There's a monster. Yikes. Nothing I need you to do for me, but what business do you got with my TV listings? Yep, it was a match between a couple of rank amateurs, though. Is it in my court record? Because what time was it at? If it was at like 3 to 3:30, I'm assuming, since 3:40 is when the flying guy was spotted and it was right after the murder. Maybe something came by and you just didn't see it. It was a complete disaster. I reckon even I could have done better than that. 3, yeah. It was at 3. So you were watching that and then you didn't see what happened. Tenmataro or something like that? Oh, Tenmataro? And my, how clean and shiny your forehead is again today, Mr. Lawyer, sir. Bet you shine it up every day real pretty like. Ladies must love it. No? She saw Tenmataro flee toward the foyer, so you must have seen it. Maybe he did. Oh my god! Looks like, isn't that Kanye West video? That is quite enough. I must ask that you do not pester my friend anymore. I am Florent Labelle, body divine and personal aide to Mayor Damien Tenma. Yeah, you were the guy that killed him. I saw it in the cutscene. Can we just like skip this and just be like, actually, Your Honor, I saw a cutscene and he did it. Excuse you. It was just a little cologne. You had a look of stinky sweat about you. From my own original brand of cosmetics called Je suis la Belle. Ah, what a heavenly scent. Suppose such a scent would be difficult for a peasant to appreciate. I'll have you know that is brand number 5 Bonjour. It's my way of introducing myself. Enjoy. Tell us what you saw. You're the one who told Jinxie not to mention she saw Tenmataro. But she told you she saw the demon, did she? Mm-hmm. Oh, please. I was merely trying to keep the traditions. I wouldn't stick my nose into this whole Tenmataro business if I were you. Bad things happen to those who do. That much is true. He is one scary monster. Well, you're real, and you sure look like a monster. Why is everyone in this town bullying me, man? I came here to have a good time, and I'm feeling so attacked right now. You didn't see Tenmataro. Hang on. I just had a thought. Wait, where's the scroll? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The wings. Because I'm like, you know, 1, 2, 3 black bows, 1, 2, 3 black bows, big shoulders that could be taken to be like wings. The suit is folded all the way across, kind of in the same way that the outfit is. They dressed this guy in as close to the Tenmataro as they could, while not being obviously Tenmataro. That's pretty cute. That's right, I didn't see nothing, especially not Tenmataro. I only see things of beauty. That's why I can barely see you. Okay, what were you doing? You'd like to hear my alibi. In other words, yes. To think you'd suspect me of all people? That spritz really helped. What were we doing, you ask? Go ahead, Filchy, answer the question. At the time of the crime, we were in this here foyer. Just repeating what you... Oh, yep. Thanks for your help. Now, why is the guy that works as the caretaker in the Ninetales village house, mansion, whatever it is, listening to the aid of the Tenma village guy? I would think they, like, maybe this guy is higher on the totem pole, but they are on different totem poles, different towns. Why is that guy sort of subservient to him? Where are we going? Oh, right. Sorry, what? Gotta practice them statements for tomorrow. Ah, yeah. Gonna dig your own grave with that big mouth of yours someday. Yeah, it's time to touch up my makeup. Mr. LaBelle seems unusually preoccupied with Tenmataro. It's kind of hard to explain. I can read people's emotions from the tone of their voice. People's emotions are expressed in the tone of their voice. My ears can pick up on even the subtlest of tones for some reason. Okay. Not exactly sure, but it was like he was obsessed with the thought of Tenmataro. Talk to the mayor. He'll think I'm an idiot. There he is. He's got so many anti-yokai charms on his head, though. Mr. Justice's partner, Athena Sykes. Looking forward to working with you, Mr. Tenmataro. I look forward to working with you, too. Okay. Actually. Damien, so true. Something I wanted to talk to you about. Rumors going around about how you wanted to or did set Tenmataro free. What other nonsense. They always assume the worst of me because of the way I look. Those rumors don't have a shred of truth, I tell you.